Stefan, amongst the many challenges we spoke about, that you face in the industry, sourcing being one of them, but getting down to brass tacks and one of the bigger issues, the upfront things that you would have faced, dealing with models. How is it? Now, you've been in the business for a long time. So take us back 10, 15 years then and now.
What are you looking at me in a funny way?
10, 15. 10, 15 years or more.
Or more. I'm just being kind here.
Yeah, I'm just 33, so I can't be fine. Okay. Okay, so one thing is that level of professionalism has changed. There's a huge change where that is concerned.
Okay.
And
to the positive or negative side?
Negative. Yeah,
Okay.
negative. It has, and the thing is that there are so many. See, before there was a certain criteria, so there was a criteria for, being able to, work with. But then this whole story of, say, acceptance and body positivity and all of this stuff, has sort of crept in, and then given sometimes people excuses which, didn't exist before.
Right.
So the thing is, there was, for me personally, it's been a tough one because even with the last show, we did a call out.
Okay.
We did a call out because we did the largest single designer show with 60 models.
Wow.
Right. So that was the first time historically that a single designer has with 60 models.
So many numbers.
But in terms of say just a 22-minute collection. No, I'm not talking about these large bridal shows and stuff, right?
Right.
Now, for that, we literally went through 167 models.
Okay.
To choose those 60.
To choose those 60. I was actually quite surprised because I thought I was going to struggle to find them. I thought I'd have to really, I'd get about maybe 30 or 40 and be able to
work around
it. But then what happened was, we got the large number, but I actually struggled because even to find the 60 was an absolute struggle, so yeah.
Because of the quality.
Because of the style, the quality, because the thing is also it's a money machine now, so people kind of, open these agencies as they were, and they just sort of recruit people, and then it's a hit or miss, as it were. It's a hit or miss. So the number of models that you have within an agency, not necessarily, it's about your portfolio being bigger, right? And then so hoping that one of them will bring you in a commission of 15% or 17% or whatever, so not necessarily are you always targeted. So sometimes you go for numbers and not necessarily is that runway worthy.
And everything in this country, it mushrooms out so fast. Like a salon, there's about 10 of them will pop up in one area. Likewise, these agencies, and they're all doing it wrong. They themselves don't have the guidelines or the qualifications sometimes to pull things off. So someone like you comes along, it looks very challenging.
Yes.
And threatening, more or less.
Yeah. See, if you take salons, for instance, that of course is, in my opinion, that should be regulated in terms of say, hair is something I won't sort of question too much because that is something you learn on the job and you can do. But when it comes to beauty,
skin,
and when it comes to skin, and when it comes to those things,
no room for mistakes.
You need to be regulated because this is where things have gone super wrong.
Right.
So and I
super wrong so fast.
Yeah, and so I mean that is something that you're because there are lots of people who say they have this qualification and that qualification and whatever, and they don't, and even if they do, who are they getting it from?
Exactly.
Is it being printed in at some printing press and handed to people, or what is the sort of criteria for getting it, who has the balance? So this is all a huge issue.
That's what I meant, people who are starting out these establishments, they themselves are not qualified.
Yes.
So it's just to make the money on the fast in the side of it. They think, okay, let's do this. Oh, we'll open a thing like this caliber or that caliber, But then again,
and this goes into building as well. So when it comes to construction, like this guy who will come to sort of carry the bricks and the sand, will then go and then start sort of mixing cement and then basically lay the bricks. And then if the guy laying the bricks is also laying it crooked, this guy is laying the bricks crooked.
Yeah, true.
It's
a domino effect, isn't it?
Yeah, I had an issue once with looked at bathroom tiles being laid, and there was a wave. The bathroom tiles were laid in a wave. So I asked him whether he had learned on a ship, because at the end of the day, because I mean, this is as ridiculous as it is in this country. Sometimes.
No, there was a time.
Zero check and balance. Zero.
Maybe it's a new style you don't know, Stefan.
This is what I put it down to for my own sanity. Yes. Yeah.
There was also a time, anybody with a DSLR camera was suddenly a photographer. Like that.
Like
some
now?
of these,
Like now?
even now.
Yeah.
Like some of these so-called models.
Yeah.
Do one photo shoot, I'm a model.
Yeah. And the attitude.
And the attitude.
Oh, talking about attitude.
But that's the fault of the media as well, right?
Oh, is it now?
allowing them to be published.
Not media, you're getting it wrong here. Social media.
No, but there are lots of newspapers that print these pictures.
Sure.
Oh, lots. So I mean, you're giving them that validation,
Yes.
which is completely wrong.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
True.
It's licensed to pose.
License for. Yeah. All right. We'll get back to...